The Komodo dragon is an incredibly dangerous creature. At first glance, it may seem like any ordinary lizard, but its characteristics make it a true killing machine. It can only be found in Indonesia, specifically on its own island called Komodo Island. It's a place I wouldn't even go to, no matter how much you paid me, because these dragons can kill practically anything they encounter, including us humans. This creature can reach a length of 3 meters and weigh an astonishing 150 kilo. Its mouth is equipped with serrated 2 centimeters teeth that can tear through the skin. If that hasn't scared you enough, it gets worse. The bite of this animal is what makes it extremely dangerous due to the toxic venom it contains. Just one bite is enough to bring down its victim, even if it's enormous. The venom, full of bacteria, causes paralysis, extreme blood loss, and ultimately death. Today, I've gathered some impressive attacks by the Komodo dragon. The deer is programmed to flee, but escaping from a Komodo dragon is not an easy task. Many believe that this animal did not enter the water, and perhaps that would be a simple way to escape from this predator. However, they soon discovered that the Komodo dragon is, in fact, an excellent swimmer, making it extremely dangerous even in the water. In this video, we have a living being trying to escape from the dragon by entering the water, but the strategy failed. The predator did not hesitate and jumped into the water after the prey. The dragon managed to bite the servant from behind, and there was nothing to do. The strategy of entering the water was a foolish move because even if the servant managed to break free and run, the Komodo dragon's venom would kill it with all its might. The winner takes its reward home. In another video, the dragon approaches another being, and the servant remains still. The dragon takes advantage of the opportunity and attacks, managing to apply its lethal bite, and the result is already known. In yet another attack against the servant, the dragon chases it through the water. The reptile is faster, catching up to the deer and delivering its lethal bite. From then on, it keeps an eye on the servant from a greater distance, just to show how confident it is with its venom. The dragon simply leaves the prey in the water, then swims back to the beach like a true psychopath, waiting for its victim to die from the venomous bite. Now, let's talk about the buffalo. We are talking about a heavy and extremely strong animal, weighing up to 900 kilograms, besides having powerful horns for defense. However, as I mentioned before, the dragon is capable of attacking any creature, regardless of its size. In this encounter, the dragon observes the buffalo and starts following it. At one point, it tries to attack, but the buffalo manages to avoid the bite, which was lucky but short-lived. Soon after, the Komodo dragon attacks again and this time manages to bite the buffalo. It may not seem severe at first glance, but it was enough for the venom to enter the buffalo's body, resulting in an extremely painful death. Just a small bite was enough to kill the buffalo. It's crazy that there are still people who visit the island to film these predators up close. The human being is somewhat crazy, don't you think? So, would you have the courage to visit the Komodo Island to film these animals running? I think most people would say they would run away, but it wouldn't do much good because, despite appearing a bit slow, the Komodo dragon is extremely fast on the ground. Just to give you an idea, its speed when hunting can reach up to 20 kilometers per hour. It would undoubtedly catch up to you. In this footage, we have a seemingly calm dragon walking and sunbathing as if it didn't want trouble with any animals. However, it's all a strategy. Suddenly, like a lightning bolt, the dragon leaps in. The incredible turtles are adorable animals that can live for approximately 100 years, that is, if they don't encounter a Komodo dragon. Their defense, as we know, is to hide inside their extremely resistant shells. The video shows a dragon simply capturing a sea turtle and bringing it to the beach. It's frightening to see the dragon with its head inside the turtle's shell, as if it had devoured its head. It simply entered the turtle's house and feasted on it from the inside out. The Komodo dragon is a terrible predator capable of doing almost anything to get its food. Goats have a short temper and tend to headbutt in all directions when irritated. However, this doesn't help against a predator. On the internet, there are always images and videos of dragons capturing goats. In this encounter, we have a huge Komodo dragon that approached a brave goat, which immediately faces the dragon and starts attacking it with its headbutts in a kind of kamikaze courage. The goat keeps attacking instead of running away. However, as expected, the dragon retaliates and manages to catch it directly. The poor goat, despite fighting bravely, becomes the dragon's meal. Something we didn't mention before is that these creatures tend to engage in cannibalism. When hungry, Komodo dragons fight among themselves in impressive duels, whether to mate or simply to kill and eat. The fights are fierce, and they can even partially stand on their hind legs while dueling. It's truly frightening to see these giant and venomous creatures fighting. Imagine what they would be capable of doing to us, humans. Despite all the risks shown in the video, thousands of people decide to visit Komodo Island. Tourists must be accompanied by experienced guides who protect them and keep the dragons away with pieces of wood. Despite this magnificent protection, accidents still happen, and people have died victims of this predator. Even so, there are still some who dare to film these creatures up close. It seems that humans can be a bit crazy at times. So, would anyone have the courage to visit Komodo Island?